One of the most beautiful cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. We've waited so long, and finally another season of college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Hornets and the San Diego State Aztecs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Well, guys, Coach told me this atmosphere is going to be crucial today. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Hornets kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. Out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Aztecs offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And onto the field comes Lucky Sutton. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
He's got the back in the middle. At the 45, on its way. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just didn't to them. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
Out wide right, it's low. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Aztecs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Max got it on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Right side, it's Brown. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
So the Hornets offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Arrington Maiden, not a recruit, but what a job in camp to win the starting job here for the opener. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it back to him. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And nice job by this defense, really being physical at the point of the attack. There's not a lot of holes, man. They run the ball on back-to-back plays, aggressive linebackers playing downhill. Nice job by the D-line, owning the line of scrimmage. And now they got them in a situation where this is where they want them. 3rd and long, guaranteed passing situation.
The Hornets line up to punt it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Floats it out in space. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The fake wants to throw. Has it. And he will score. Touchdown, San Diego State.
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going. Continue the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now early in this football game that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
They'll try to pop the draw, and they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Give to the running back. Gain of 9 on that one. 3rd down and short. He needs a yard.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Trying to squeak through the pile. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. The Hornets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Now they're going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Aztecs. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
Really good awareness by the defense. I'm supposed to drop back. I'm supposed to see the quarterback. And when he throws it, they'll break on it, gets the tip, and then you get the pick. That's just gravy. That's just a cherry on top of the sundae. And then take it back to the house. Let's get weird. Nice play by the defense.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off-play action. Look out. On the move, he fires. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Hornets will send out the punt unit. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Hits inside. It's Sutton. Picked up maybe 3 on the play. It's 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. On the run, it's Sutton. At the 40, there he goes. He's up to 51 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Lets it fly. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to run it in from the 2 on 3rd down? Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From deep, it's Scott. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The Hornets in the hurry up.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
Second and long here. From the gun. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he gets rid of it.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football.
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. He picked up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The Hornets decide to punt it away. Looking for room. Smashes through the tackle. Just shedding tackles. Touchdown, San Diego State. Special teams proving to be special.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.